You have to file for I think it's a 1003A. And so in Texas, we call them H-15s. So if you haven't operated that well, you just basically go in and shoot a fluid level and find out if there is any fluid. And if so, where's it at? And as long as it's below the water tables, then you're good. You can just let it set idle. But at some point, you are going to have to plug that well. Somebody is.
And a lot of time, you're talking about whenever a lot of these recovery methods, I mean, you're talking about end of life, right? And so over that amount of time,
Correct.
you can accumulate all different kinds of damage to your casing or to your well and all that stuff. And there still could be some recoverable in there, but the cost to repair it and get it flowing back just far outweighs whatever that strip is. If you're
Yeah.
scrolling Twitter lately, you can see a lot of people who are like, I'd have the money to fix this at $80 a barrel, but at
Oh, yeah.
$57 a barrel, it just doesn't make sense.
It's funny that you mentioned that because I have a new customer and he's got 4 wells that are making about 3 barrels a day, which for him, that's mailbox money. And I went out and shot some fluid levels and I was like, "Hey," ran a dynamometer and verified that his well is pumped off. There's a time where you have to shut it in, kinda let it build some fluid, and then
Right.
you figure out how long it takes to pump it down, the amount of fluid that you gained, and that's how you kinda set your timers. But at that point, he was like, as oil's up at, like, $78 a barrel, he's like, "Just keep pumping." He's like, well, we'll worry about it later. Get as much as you can while the price is a little bit elevated."